organic chemistry is a very difficult class. It requires a long time of study and very rigorous practice. Sometimes it can get into a student's head, and they get so caught up with it that it affects every thought in their mind. They become organic chemistry nerds. Here's how to tell if this has happened to you. If you're playing Halo and you board someone's vehicle and knock them out of it and yell out, FN2, suckers, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. If you hear somebody else say this, and you correct them because boarding vehicles in Halo doesn't involve backside attack, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. If you do this and you shoot the leading group involved, make sure they don't say anything about the reaction being reversible, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. If anyone does say it's reversible, but you tell them that it'll never happen because it has a very high KEQ, you might be an organic chemistry nerd.
It sounds like you and your computer have a way too high of a PKA.
Sounds like you're an organic chemistry nerd. If you complain about your girlfriend oxidizing your wallet too much, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. If you break up with her for this reason and then start calling yourself a carbon cation, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. If carrying 4 bags of groceries in your hand makes you start calling your hand a stereogenic center, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. And if during finals you compare your stress to the angle strain of epoxide, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. If you go lift weights at the gym and you say you're doing that because you want to get your muscles reduced, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. And if this reminds you of an FM1 reaction, you might be an organic chemistry nerd.
You might be an organic chemistry nerd if you see your hands as a pair of hand hammers. You also might be an organic chemistry nerd if someone asks you to do something difficult, you tell them the activation barrier is too high. You also might be an organic chemistry nerd is when you get impatient and yell out, heavens, race, you tell me to stop going faster? When you hear about a group of radical demonstrators, the first thing you think of is who forced you to rely on them in the first place? You might be an organic chemistry nerd. If the second thing you think of is they really need an architect, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. You go into a bar and ask for a drink with the highest ethanol concentration at your final because the alcohol is too general of a term, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. If you just thought of it as a method chain reaction, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. When you say the bond between a fool and his money has been very low pKa, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. When someone you don't like picks on you and you tell them that if I made a bond with you it would violate the offset rule, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. When you refer to people who seek too much attention as being highly electronegative, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. When two of your friends don't seem to notice you coming into the room and you accuse them of making too many pie bombs with each other, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. When you see a line graph and start thinking about what molecule can make that change in yourself on an NMR scan, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. When you see a bunch of balloons and you wonder where the other half of the orbital went, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. When you refer to schools as being catalysts since the lower energy discernment, you might be an organic chemistry nerd.
We were saving the best for last, and we had to all stand in the picture together because it just wouldn't be fair to let one person have all the fun. If the idea of fun is naming large compounds using only IUPAC terms, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. You might also be a robot. if you're managed to get an A in organic chemistry, you might be an organic chemistry nerd. And finally, if you are so obsessed with organic chemistry that you actually do graduate studies in it, you get a PhD to do research in it, no names on this one.
You are an organic chemistry nerd.